Today is the weekend, but I have the day off from school. I'll make up for it by going to class this Saturday instead. Nothing special is planned, but I've been heading out today. My backpack is packed with all sorts of things, so it's a little heavy. But I'm not really going out just for fun. I mainly want a chance of scenery at different place where I can study and spend some time doing the things I enjoy. I've been here for 15 years, but I barely know my way around cycle. So today, I'm just wandering around a little and stop being just a clueless local. To be honest, I don't really know many places to hang out or eat here. I prefer going somewhere that simply feels comfortable to me. I've worked it right and now I'm just waiting for the driver to arrive. It's mild rain today, but that's okay. You know, how is this? Individuals have their own way of enjoying the world without having to blend into the crowd. I've been living in Saigon for a quite while now, but I rarely go out. Every now and then, I'll spend a day exploring different parts of the city. That's a fine people's place, and honestly, I enjoy doing it on my own. Even the city rush hour has a quite quiet charm. It's light unfolding all around me. Three years from now, the summer will turn 100 years old. I have stood through some of the most significant moments in the country history. I love that this story has been preserved on its old stone tablet. Somehow, as well as so the tablet has been quietly keep those memories alive for decades. The temple gate looks beautiful, decorated with raw abundance. I can only imagine how stunning it might be at night. As about it, I find a deep sense of peace in visiting some around the city. Even if I don't do anything at all, I'm happy just sitting quietly, admiring the statue of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, or watching the blossom of the solid tree, and listening to the soft ringing of the wind chimes. The city feels so peaceful when viewed from the second floor of the temple. This might be one of the city's most beautiful viewpoints that not many people know about. It's incredibly calm and relaxing, even to the sound of motorbikes and the usual chaos of the streets continue transmission the temple walls. From here, I can clearly see the city in three layers. The wide open sky above, the slight trees and buildings below, and at the very bottom, the gigantic kind of flowing quietly through it all. It's my first time in this Holland coffee by the canal. Being able to study while looking out at the view makes the whole afternoon feel so peaceful and relaxing. It is another reason I enjoy coming to Highlands Coffee. Even though I don't drink coffee, this place still reflects the sharp side of Vietnam's coffee culture. It's different from the rich, bold flavor of traditional street coffee with condensed milk and its unmistakable coffee aroma. To me, Highlands is where tradition and modern life come together. It's a place that quietly witnesses countless people studying, working, and pursuing their dreams. It's focused on their autonomy.